How are they?
We're good,
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the show, and this is the legal matter segment.
Oh, Barrister, you're going to need this tea this morning. Yeah.
Which one first?
Any of it. You have it all to yourself.
You
So.
say this one.
Yeah. So this is now legal matter and question and answers for today. Make them know mind my voice.
Yeah.
I go try to answer all the questions with here, and make you also ask your questions. I beg, this segment for today, now question, if possible, make the lines open from the word go so that we can answer all the questions possibly. Because from the next time I go see me, a new topic, and I go take and say I don't answer
all the questions.
Even when we go come from my phone, I no go treat them again until much later. Okay. We'll go drum. So, where would they? Very welcome back.
Thank you, Barrister.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope you do well.
It's a good.
So that question.
All right, so I don't answer many questions, but maybe I continue from where we stopped last week. My brother-in-law beats his wife mercilessly. Should I advise her to leave the husband? What is the legal implication of my advice? My brother-in-law beats his wife mercilessly.
That's your sister husband.
That's his sister husband. First and foremost, I don't know which part of the country the person did, but for Lagos State, at least for Lagos State, and some little states where I know from, for Southwest, a neighbor fit go report the man with the beating wife, and police go arrest the man.
Say matter we no concern me, I feel carry for you.
I know they related to them.
Yeah, no. Anything they call domestic abuse, whether it's physical or emotional, you know. So neighbor where they hear say the woman they cry every time, or the woman they hear bo, can go and report. Not to mention even sister-in-law. It's your right to go and help your sister if you know your sister they go through that trauma. Say they beat her for house, the husband they beat him, or the husband they beat him. And even for someone like Lagos now, they don't get even that kind of rescue center. Where we say a woman, where we say they get that kind of treatment, can go. The only challenge we say many people for this part, because of that, I go report my husband and blah blah blah. Many people don't go. Many women will say they suppose go for this protection, then they go. That's why you, the sister of that woman, be the better person to go and report, saying that because of your interest in that your sister. Otherwise, you know, cases one day we say parents where the girl go report say my husband they beat me. They say make him manage him. The next thing they hear we say the husband don't kill the girl. So there is no wrong legal implication. But if now say they get domestic violence, because it gets some cases where we say, if I say the woman even enjoy the beating, I don't know where you can live with that. So we say, even say the woman enjoy the beating, is it they okay, make a report to the nearest authority, appropriate authority. Say the thing where they see this these two, people say they like to beat themselves. I know say even sometimes not only my woman though.
Woman say they beat me.
Oh, yeah. I know someone will not be so small. The woman go they beat the man, go they shout, egg by me. Now she they beat. Now she they shout. So person when they for answer, I go to say,
na the man they beat her.
So and serious beating. So if say na so, I mean probably be neighbor. You they see that the woman they get anger problem. Every day go break a bottle or go break television or go break something for the man head, and the man trying to be a gentleman, will they keep quiet? Try go report which thing is they see. Say about the domestic violence they here before it cause fatality or begay. So that one no get legal implication. Pass say they do the right thing. My sister, next question. My sister just discovered that her husband has a wife and they're not divorced, even though they're estranged. My sister has a kid for her husband. What does she do? I think we answered this question last week. Your sister no get marriage. Your sister just born pikin for that man. Because the law say if na legal marriage, maybe say they go registry, do all that kind of thing. If
But I think my sister be the other girl.
No,
because my sister and I just discovered.
my sister
Yes.
just discovered that her own husband
Yes.
has a wife and they're not divorced.
Okay.
Like say the man come Lagos,
Come marry another wife.
come marry another wife. But for Owerri, where he come from?
You don't
Or
marry for
where
there too.
in the before? He not married before. Come discover now say the man gets another wife for
But
Owerri.
very sorry, you know if you happen mistakenly say person marry for that place, like where you talk now, come Lagos again, do another legal marriage. Like he get and they take find out for inside court, say this person don't marry before. Like,
No, I like that question because even day before yesterday night, somebody just coming from Bodo America, say he get one man we come from Nigeria. We don't have to pick him from Nigeria. He talks in a fake marriage, but he won't do another marriage with somebody else. Totally. I said that one will be fake. You don't get 2 children for so there is no scientific way if it's no.
okay.
Are you understanding me? That's why sometimes you try to get people who go discover investigation. Where he live before, what thing they do before. If you go send people go there, you know for old times, when you don't marry from one family, they go send them misery. You know, the streets,
on the ground.
make they go check on the ground. People don't do that one again. So we just send people go back where he come from. Whether I don't marry before, whether he don't give person get belly or they get children, just those discreet, where you come from, where you are, which are where they work before. Those kind, don't be say every time when you carry you go Mr. Biggs, you buy yomi. No go, your eye no go, your mind no go open. Ask question because two of them are supposed to all spend together for forever. So ask question, direct question. Which work will you do? For night, which one will you work? For day, which one will you work?
Abi, some they work the one where they money they different from night.
So ask this kind of question, and that time when I chop that rice, very good make you ask that question because
It's not when you're eating rice, so
which one?
I'll tell you later. It's not when you're eating rice. What?
Na legal country. So he say he don't discover. So the same we say happen say for law, if say that your sister husband, he married the first wife under the law, that means say na that first wife still be my wife. You no get marriage, you just give am child. And if say na under custom he marry, it means say you be wife number 2. That means say he can get more than one wife. You become wife number 2. So either way, na what I polygamous marriage you enter or you don't even get marriage at all. So try to do the right thing, if possible. If you can say you want to divorce first wife, which will not be very possible. Just know say you just give them child. No be say you marry her. For our wedding.
That's the next question.
Yes, next question. Okay, for our wedding to the church in the village after the traditional wedding. Okay, we went for our wedding in the church in the village after the traditional wedding. The church gave us a certificate of wedding. What type of marriage is that? Is that a valid marriage? No, it's not. You went to your papa's house or traditional. From traditional, your parents say make you go their church. The pastor bless you now. That no change and still na traditional marriage, which means say the marriage they potentially polygamous. Some churches.
But does that mean it's not valid?
It's valid. It's valid in the eye of law because, but that means say that marriage.
If you still marry more than one,
if it's married, even though say na church go today, tomorrow if he say no go church again, no law will order make it become maybe make it be a Christian or Muslim. No law. He get free will to do as he want. So in some churches, they go say after making a con get certificate of saying I don't marry. That church certificate not be the same thing as
That way they come from the
from the
registry.
government.
Okay, but now, Barrister, I'm ask you one question now. So if he, let's imagine, say he married the first, or since you talk to under polygamy now, if you marry as many wives as you want. Now, imagine say he marry one wife for church. Now he can't come Lagos now, can't do another legal wedding. Now that one way he do for court now, she fit talk now say she won't make the guy divorce that one way he do traditionally for her to become the only wife. Is it possible?
No, you see, once a man is married, before, whether under the culture, under the tradition, he cannot pick another woman
Until.
to go and marry under the law, legal,
Okay.
except in divorce. As I went
Okay,
in the,
okay.
as in the, when they
Sorry,
go,
we have a call, please. Hello, Samson.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please speak up for us. Samson.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good
Morning, Samson. Go
on,
ahead.
so- yeah.
Yeah, I just want to contribute about the one that they said what is special about you.
Oh, that's Fine Girl
Oh, what is it?
segment. You can follow her on Instagram. Samson, thank you. That's a Fine Girl segment. If you go on top of our Facebook page,
We know they take
then
calls on that again.
drop your
Just
special
drop
thing
your
about
message.
it. Yeah. But now you can call in. If they call in, not on a barrister, they answer questions on question and answer for marriage matter, because it does say today, you want to, at least end this one. So if you enter something else for today. So feel free call in. I make open the phone lines quick. Then speak up and help us turn down your TV volume.
all right, so next one, we say, my wife is overbearing and domineering and does not respect my parents. What do I do? This is now from one person from Asaba. Yes, okay, this one will need a bit of explanation. Say there are some things we say for culture, it is normal. Like say, for culture, the wife, now the wife of the family. They call her our wife.
Okay.
Not be the wife of the man. Our wife. So, in fact, sometimes the thing when she know if you do for her husband,
To go down for them.
she must do it for our
People.
our people. The husband, brother, if he come, put leg for table. Whether she even young pass am, she no fit talk. But her husband, she fit say, George, put your leg down. Our wife. So, so there are all those
Before you
cultures.
go on, please, we have our engineer Onye Query. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, engineer.
Yes. Is it barrister?
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead,
you
sir.
mentioned something that if you get a certificate from the church,
Yes, sir.
marriage certificate,
Yes, sir.
that is different from the one they give, government give.
Yes, sir.
I want to disagree on that.
Yeah, you must be a Catholic, sir.
I know that churches do get their marriage certificate
Engineer,
from, sir?
you must be a Catholic.
Sir?
Are you a Catholic?
I'm not a Catholic.
Okay.
Yes. And I know not only Catholic, some other churches too do get certificates from registrar, court registrar.
Oh, you are mistaking what I'm trying to say. You see, engineer, if you go to the registry and your church is licensed to celebrate marriage, are you getting me? You can always get, when your church is licensed, the registry will give your church a certificate, some certificates, which they can sign to show that they have completed the process. That's what you're talking about. But there is a one, engineer, that many churches don't have that thing with
So some are not licensed.
registry, yes. They just print their own
Copy.
certificate inside the church
And give it to.
and give it to you as a certificate of marriage. Engineer, if you are still there,
I'm sure he's hearing.
That's the one I'm saying that it cannot replace that of government.
Okay.
But how do we now know the church with the license?
Oh, most times when you go register, I like that question. They go ask you which church you want do the celebration.
Okay.
Yeah? Don't say which church they worship.
Okay.
Which church you want to celebrate the marriage from.
Okay.
Then they go know whether the church.
Oh, they'll shake.
Oh, they know now. They know.
Okay.
Whether the church they
because they get
license.
the names. Okay.
So when you tell them the church, they say, that church, you do license.
Okay. So that means in that case, they no go court, no go guys give you any certificate.
No, they will give you only what they call the registered certificate. Okay, let me explain them again to you. If me and Slimity go registry now, say we want wed, and we go meet that our cameraman now, say, let me be the registry. Now, when we do that initial registration, nobody go know. Now only 2 of us will go there.
Okay.
You go ask us, make you bring our passport. Make you bring some information.
Okay.
And go put there. Then go put our passport for board for 21 days.
Okay.
All that time, now me and you they go.
Okay.
But that one we dey for board and for public notice.
Okay.
Say if anybody get opposition, what they can say.
Okay.
If nobody talk, say
get
get opposition. He go come give us what they call certificate of marriage, registered certificate of marriage. So that means say we don't finish the initial.
Okay.
Son.
Okay.
Even if we say we want to do the celebration for that registry, they must first give us that certificate. Then once okay, we go come go to the other side of the registry, come go do the celebration. Now that's when we go call our friends.
Okay.
May they come.
May they come gather.
But it's a day easier because now here we start, now here we end. It's a day easy. He go give us his own certificate. Then we go to the next step. They can't give them that paper. They can't give us the main certificate of marriage say we don't marry.
Okay.
You get them?
Yes, sir.
But if you say na church we won't go, what thing go happen say he go ask us which place na want celebrate am. If we talk say we don't want to celebrate am for that registry, he say which church or which mosque. If the mosque they registered or licensed, they go say okay, you can go and do it there.
Okay.
If the mosque or the church no they register or no they license, they say no do am there. Because if you go do am for where no they register, you don't nullify the whole process. Because it must be done within 60 days.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why some people they nullify their marriage. Because if your pastor or your church not tell you say they don't the license, like engineer they talk now. In no case when engineer they talk, it means say that license, they don't go get license from registry. Their church they. So when people say they want to go sign dotted lines, you go sign that paper where we say, in get the crest of the federal government or the state government. You go sign 3. 1 now for the church to hold as their copy. 1 now for the couple to hold as their own copy. The 3rd one now for the church to return to the registry.
Okay.
To tell them, say, that 60 days, we don't comply with them. So they go put them back into their file. That na file when na open when we start originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
With registry.
Okay.
They go put them back. Now the church must take it there. But if it's not registry, they easy. They just take the one way we get from there, take them back to their file.
Hello, Beauty.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Beauty. Go on with your question. Beauty.
Hello, Beauty.
Ma'am?
Good morning. We dey wait for you. Go on.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, dear. How you dey?
Fine. Very welcome.
Thank you.
Please, I have a question for Barrister.
Go
All
ahead.
right, go on.
Sir, please, if you knew a guy, you are dating a guy, and you find that the guy has a child, but he's not married with the lady he had a child with, and he proposed to you for marriage, you've accepted the child, but later when you got married with the man, the woman is coming back to claim the man. What would you do?
No, if you are married, if you are married to the man legitimately, the woman is just a baby mama.
Okay.
You are just a baby mama. You are the one that is married. Eh? See a case of when I give you a case, Two-Face.
Yeah.
Eh? Two-Face don't marry one of the baby mama.
Yeah.
Eh? So that
So the rest not become claimant.
no, the rest na baby mamas.
Now only Annie be
Na
wife.
only
Okay.
are you understanding me? You are the wife.
Yes, sir.
That's how it is.
So make she no agree. Everything.
I don't know whether to do it.
It's left to her.
It's left to you, but
Don't
you are
get
the-
anything.
as per law.
Now you be the legitimate.
But I think say for that one, it depends on the husband and the man supposed
Beauty.
to act well.
Excuse me. Beauty.
She have went.
I bet if
Try and call us back.
Beauty na the I don't know how his man marry am. O. If you are just na traditional wedding,
Let me say
that means say
your leg
you
is
can still marry
the other
another
woman.
woman.
Okay. You still say the year. If not
Yes.
charge na do, that means
Sharply
some guy
go-
fit still get chance to marry that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But if they can't claim say this is Okomi, you know that kind.
Because you don't give. You know, some
Yeah,
from
man
culture,
pikin.
for some culture, when you don't give a man picking,
Yeah.
some you have some claim to the man's.
Nah, wow.
You know, so that's some culture really. You know, so to that extent,
But can she bear the name of the man? As a
That
baby
woman.
mama.
no, except there's wedding.
Okay. Now let the picking with the bed. father name.
Say there's a wedding, say the wedding. But you know some culture, they go tell am say, now you get the man since you don't.
You don't born
Born
for
am.
him. Because
So
the guy
that's
you
why-
why they talk and say and to be more for call loko.
Ojoma.
Hello?
Good morning, Ojoma. How you day?
Good morning. Vero.
Ma.
Today is my lucky day.
Oh, is that so? Thank you for calling.
Thank you. How it work?
Well, work is fine.
Sleep me see.
Ma, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine.
All right, feels good to have you. So you get question for
Good
Barrister.
morning.
Bye, sir.
Yes,
Bar-
I have a question for Barrister.
All
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
ma. Please go on.
Even my husband is a lawyer too,
Okay, well,
but we have not done. My husband is a lawyer, but we have not done.
Registry.
We have not gone to
The registry.
Yes, and we have a certificate from church.
Yeah.
We did both traditional and white church,
Yeah.
white wedding. So as at last year, our house got burned. And everything, we lost everything. I don't know if we can still go ahead.
Of course now. Of course.
Registry.
It's better for me. It's even better for you guys. It's better because
Okay.
it's better. It's better. Just go and do your because as far as the culture is concerned, both of you are married. As far as the church is concerned, both of you are married. But as far as a law, in the sense of certification, registry, is what you still have is a traditional wedding, blessed in the church.
Blessed in the church.
Sorry, Barrister, I have another question.
Go ahead.
What is the advantage of going to registry? Because my husband is a lawyer, and anytime I bring the issue of registry wedding, his attitude will change. So I don't know.
I can imagine.
Wow. Ironic.
I can imagine. You see, let's put it this way: the culture favors
Yes.
polygamy.
Hello.
The culture,
Yeah, traditional
tradition. Our tradition from north to south, west to east. Our tradition favors polygamy.
Okay.
And the only time polygamy is not favored, legitimately not favored, is when you have a legal marriage, or what you call marriage under the statute, which pronounces or says it's only one man, one wife, to the exclusion of all others for the rest of their life, except as a divorce. So, when a man is married under the culture, because of the tradition, the man has the right, has a cultural right, to pick another wife, even at his old age. Even at his old age. Because the culture permits it. He's not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
And you see, there is no law that says a man must remain a Christian or a Muslim.
Okay.
You can always choose. So assuming that the man is even a pastor or even a what have you. If tomorrow he says that I renounce my faith, there is no law that says you cannot renounce your faith.
Okay.
So to that extent, religion might be a stopgap, but it's not a total. It's not a total lock. That's why.
Now.
With a registry.
Only one
No,
wife.
Only one wife. And that wife cannot, even if they are strange, even they're not even they are strange, that estrangement say no day where no even no nullify it except now go to the court to say that we are doing divorce.
But Barrister, what do you think is a man's fear? Being a lawyer. I don't know.
You see that I don't think it's a fear. So we cannot discuss that here. It might not be fair, but I just explain what the law is. It might not be fair, it might not be anything. So and things like this, it might be reasons why. So it's for the family to come together and to understand it. So, madam, it's not as if your husband is being pranky or what have you. There might be reasons. Just trying to find out. And be patient as well. Hello,
Abosede.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to speak with Barrister.
Please go on.
So I would do traditional wedding.
Yeah.
First, so my husband is going to another woman outside. So the woman was saying that she's the one that wants to go and do hot wedding. That she's the owner of the property. So, sir, is it possible for this court to join them together?
No. You see.
I'm still in house and I've bought four boys for him.
Wow. You see, I must say, the law says that before you can marry under the law, you must not have married a woman before under the custom.
Yes.
So what you be say make you put eye very ground for where they wash their cookery. Anytime when they want drum, just go carry your evidence. Evidence of tradition. Say we don't get traditional wedding, this man.
This man was calling him, he say what he wants. But my people say I should not leave. So that if you take any action, they will go to court with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because if you marry that other wife, that marriage is null and void.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting me? Because the law says that you must not have a wife before that is different from the wife you are taking. The only time when you can stop, you can have another wife now when you don't divorce the first one, whether by returning the bride price to the family or by going to customary court to say that I don't want to do again. But if you never do that one, you cannot go and pick another yo-yo. They go and talk, say, now you won't marry. And that yo-yo. And this is not the warning for many ladies. When you hear me there. Say you go to registry, by that reason, no legitimize illegality.
Yeah.
Now you go too much, Abi. Say you go registry, don't mean say instantly, automatically, you go wash all the sin of the past. If the man don't marry before, and sometimes they fit go cook, go do fake divorce paper.
Yeah.
Can't say, go check very well because wetin me dey somebody null and void, even if two of una stay together for 20 years, as long as the marriage when I think say na get It didn't null and void from the beginning. Nothing happened. All the children, all the children that get together, now separate things. So that's why, make you know, I'll say the absence of, say, the nobody come now. Make you go check where. Say the other woman, no, they come now. Not me say, that on a clear road. Go check, everything happen. Ask someone, make you go check for you. Make you check, don't be say because love, don't blind your eyes. Check, make you open your eyes. Where?
Shine your eyes.
Like this woman we call now, barrister, about today. So because say the husband want go do for registry, that na why e not good. But if the other one go do for customary now,
no.
e dey alright.
It's okay. It is okay. That's why. That's one of the reasons about customary. That's one of the dangers of customary marriage because the man does not have to go to the registry. Legitimately, he can marry that woman under the traditional. So now it can now become a case of ranking.
Who come first?
Okay. Who has more children? All those kind of ranking things like that. And for men, sometimes we put ourselves into trouble because of things like this. Be very careful. Be very careful because there's nothing you are taking back to the other side. Everything you have is here. And sometimes you lose it even before you die because of mistakes like this. When you don't put your house and when you are not thinking far, when you don't think far, take them easy. Now I go advice. So my wife is overbearing and domineering and does not respect my parents. What do I do?
Explain.
So I explain to you that, you see, under the tradition, so many things they will be say wife supposed to do, wife supposed to sweep parents-in-law house, wife supposed to go give all those kind of things. And sometimes you get some people who say, by nature, you don't get that kind of time. So if you say you marry under the custom, then those things will matter. Those things like say, parents not be respected. Those things can matter. It can be the basis of wahala that can lead to divorce. And sometimes even the parents can say, okay, we don't want this woman again. Another kind of custom is possible. But under the law, that is statute, now the two people will get married. And as long as the two of them can patch themselves, the marriage is okay. But if that the domineering, now because they give you wahala, maybe say that domineering nature is making you feel like this woman is cruel to me, and you explain to God, you can explain to court, that can be a basis of divorce. So you can say, this woman is cruel, I want to divorce her. But if say now because of your mother-in-law, your parents, where the woman they not so nice too, that might not be a basis of divorce under the law. Because parents don't get, they don't get that kind of place inside legal marriage. Are you understanding me? The wife supposed to respect the parents-in-law. The husband is supposed to respect the parents-in-law. But they cannot be one coming to come and interfere probably in the marriage, and probably that becomes a basis of divorce. It can be in traditional marriage, but not so much in marriage under the statute. Okay. The next one. My parents do not like my fiancé, but I love her. And I'm thinking of it's a court marriage, but registry marriage. To tell them that I can do without them. Of course, once you are 21 years and above, you can marry under the law, under the statute, without consent of your parents. The law does not even have room for consent of parents. You can marry. And once you go to the registry and marry, the wedding is final. It's final. But under the culture, you cannot do traditional bride price paying mommy moe without the families sitting down and doing the exchange.
Before you go on, we have Abraham. Okay. Abraham, good morning.
Good morning.
Go on with your question.
All right. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to ask a question to the barrister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a woman just married, not legally,
Yeah.
or no, not just not married, they're just friends.
Living together.
The woman now has a child, a girl child, and now finally the woman now get legally married to another man, and the man rejected the girl, and the woman now wanted to give her the girl for adoption. Is it legal?
And a woman can give a child up for adoption if the conditions are right.
I mean, yeah, you want to give it up for adoption. Is it legal?
No, you can give a child up for adoption, but rather you go through the legal process, not to sell the baby.
Child.
If you cannot take care of a child, and you think that somebody who can check that your child is there, it's very possible to give your child up for adoption. You just take the child to
take care of the child.
Sorry?
That's if you cannot take care, since the new husband rejected the child.
Yeah, you can give up the child.
So you can give it out for adoption.
What about the father of the child? That's true. What about the father of the child?
The father of the child didn't care about that. The father of the child, since he didn't marry the woman.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care about the child?
Yes, he doesn't care about the child.
And so it's up to you whether you want to whether the new husband want to take care of the woman or the woman and the child. If not, the woman can give up the child for adoption.
Barrister, what if the husband comes back later to the man, the father of the child comes back later?
Because it's an adoption process, the child can be traced.
Okay.
It's a child.
And if you collect him back?
They might not be able to. Might not be able to. That's why adoption process takes a while. They might not be able to because you have signed away your rights to that parent. Wow. Adoption is different from fostering. You know, you can say, okay, I want to give up this child for fostering. Fostering means that somebody is assuming responsibility to take care of the child as their own child. Okay. But the legal status of that child has not changed. It's still the child of that somebody else, but is living and being taken care of by somebody else. Okay. That's foster parenting. Okay. But adoption means that the child has changed status, has become somebody else's child.
Even the name and everything.
Everything.
Okay.
That's adoption.
Okay.
So, my parents do not like her, so I love her, so I have to do that. So you can always marry. If your parents do not want your marriage, you can go and marry under the under the law and then do what you want to do. It's just that I know in some culture, they will wait for you. Later, probably when the woman dies or the man dies.
We have Engineer Joshua.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Engineer Joshua. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Engineer.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, go on with your
I have a question for the barrister. Very simple and easy. Yeah, I can hear you. Morning.
Okay.
Okay, barrister, I just want to know.
He can hear you. Go on.
Okay. What comes first? Is it a traditional marriage or the court marriage? Which one comes first in the society we are now?
Thank you very much. Yeah, engineer. Okay, there's no one. I've explained. I'm trying to explain that there's no court. It's just registry. But normally, ideally, in terms of our culture, the one that comes first is the traditional marriage. Just go and get to know your families, get to know families, do the exchange of bride price, and what have you. Normally, that's what comes first. But the law, really, when it comes to two consenting adults, matured adults, there is no right or wrong direction. They can do the legal one first and then go and do the traditional. I get me. So there is no right and wrong. I'll give an example. I married my wife on May 18th, which is my birthday. But the customary traditional exchange of rights and things like that was on July 8th.
Wow.
And the wedding was July 10th. Are you understanding me? So the white wedding, July 10th, the triad, July 8th. But the legal marriage was
done on your birthday.
May 18th. So really, we are both consenting adults. We agreed. Even the parents did not mind. Because I took my wife from her parents' house and I returned her that day to the parents' house as well. But we went to go and do the wedding that day. So legally speaking, even if they did not do the traditional wedding on those days and whatever, as far as law was concerned, we were married on May 18th. So there's no which one comes first. Okay. So I
want to round up.
I want to round up. My sister is being maltreated by her husband, but my husband, she beats her. I'm thinking of going to teach him a lesson of his life. Please, don't go and fight. Please, don't go and beat your husband because it's possible. And that's happened before. You went to go and fight for your sister, and the man slumps and dies. So another person will holler. Report to the nearest police station or authority. Don't go there. My girlfriend is ganging up with her parents to dabaru her wedding plans. I don't know. I don't want to go on, but I need to recoup all the money spent on her. What do I do?
What kind of stingy cocoa is this one?
Okay, so the guy won't call off the wedding, but he wants to collect the wedding.
Collect the which one? Bro, say stingy cocoa.
So I don't know what you mean. And they want dabaru. Probably they're making plan for 500. The man, now 15.
Now you get.
But which money won't collect? Say for the insurance carry not buy for the girl. I've been at the cloth. I've been at the.
This one long.
My girlfriend told me she's pregnant for me, but I denied responsibility because I was suspicious of the fact. She reported to my superiors at work, and I was reprimanded, and I was told to accept my responsibility. I reluctantly agreed, but since she put to bed, or supposedly put to bed, I have not seen the baby, but she's been demanding money for upkeep. I don't want to keep sending money to her. I've asked her to send me the child's latest picture, but she will always give me different type of excuses. So that one will say, you and your superior go settle them, make it a try because you don't have to spend any money to her. But you can go back to your superior to tell them what is happening. On this note, and with this free point of mind, I hope I've been able to confuse you.
Yes, sir. You didn't confuse. You convinced. You successfully convinced them.
Do the right thing.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barrister.
Thank you, Barrister.